have to focus on the task at hand. Look at the tail of the tape. 3 years older is Cortez. When you look at the reach advantage there, Agapova 68.5. That's a 3-inch reach advantage for the young lady out of Kazakhstan. Chris Tione, our referee for this one, ready to get things started.
Ready? Fight.
And we are underway. Women's flyweight bout. Mariya Agapova taking on Tracy Cortez. Agapova lands that low leg kick first.
Yeah, 100%. I knew this was going to go down like this. Both of these women, when I've watched them fight, they don't really waste no time. They go straight at it. They do get a little wild, but that makes for a fun fight and a fun contest. Cortez, as I said earlier when we talked to Yanni, a little more well-rounded, but they both like to strike, they both like to punch and kick, and they both like to get crazy.
Agapova says she trains it in the evening after she lands that. She trains in the evening because she's a gamer. She plays video games all night.
Yeah, that's right. She said she doesn't get out of bed until the afternoon. I'm like, has she been hanging around with my wife?
Hopefully she's not watching.
Yeah, love you, babe. I tell you what, Agapova, that left hand is looking money right now. She's connected a couple of times. You see the reach advantage as well.
You can see that 6-0 record, well deserved for Agapova. Another hard left lands to Tracy Cortez, left side of her chin.
Cortez walked in at the same time, so it kind of doubles up the impact. That was a heavy shot, but Cortez just took it. Didn't look phased at all, didn't really take a step backwards. And she slipped a shot there nicely and got on the inside. Cortez is not going to go away without a fight, that's for sure.
Cortez 5-0 since her pro debut in 2017.
Cortez wisely trying to get the clinch. Ate a couple of those left hands and thinking, all right, let's take this down. Let's see what she's got on the floor. Ooh, that was a good right hand and then flies right back in for the double leg. If she can get her hands together, she'll get this. They're not quite together, I don't think. There we go.
Trying to lift her up, and there she goes, getting her to the mat.
Yeah, that was nicely done because Agapova she kind of countered it and remained on her feet, so she switched it to a foot sweep. This is not good.
Cortez, very physical as a grappler and a very good clinch fighter as well. Agapova in the defensive position with just about 2:15 now to go here in the first round of our third fight of the night.
Yeah, well, Cortez is in a good position here, but she's got to be careful because Agapova can actually just take the one leg and stand up, and therefore she could push Cortez off the top. She might, oh, there we go. That's nice. Now she's got two hooks in. Now she's going to be looking for the choke all day. Let's see how good Agapova's defense is. She's doing the right thing, though. She's got what they call the baseball grip there, and she reverses the position nicely. But Cortez trying to get it back.
Keeping that right leg pressed against the fence.
Yeah, that's right. She needs to get the left leg through and try and get that second hook in, but that's nice work. Soften her up to the face, give her something to think about, and then finalize the position.
Landed one there. As
two hooks in. Oh, is that under the chin? It's close.
It's very close.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to come on top there. Just that's what her cornerman called for. But Agapova counters nicely.
And lands that left elbow, it looks like, to the face, just misses with the right.
Nice up kick. Cortez looking to go right back to that takedown there.
And Cortez not content at all on her back. Nice job getting up. Agapova catches that left knee for just a moment.
Yeah, she's got double underhooks here, so if Cortez isn't careful, she's going to be the one getting taken down.
More knees from Agapova. Good pace from the ladies early on here in this first round. another.
Nice knee and then transition to a double leg. Beautiful work.
Nice work changing levels as she gets the takedown with 13 seconds to go. That could be a very important takedown in this first round that has been heated.
That was a big shot. Nice elbow there. The problem is, it's the end of the round.
Yeah. I think Dana was impressed.
Yeah, 100%. That's the way to finish a round. All right, let's take a look. Here we see a big left hand. That was a good one. And there was a couple more as well. Here's the second one. Boom, walks right into that one. That found the target. And here's the third one as well. That sent Cortez on the back foot. But she gets in, joins the hand, tries to get it, but no. Goes for a trip, gets her down. And then trying to get on top, and then Agapova gets on top there. Loses the position, Cortez does, but she tried to get back on top once again. She got straight back up and tried another takedown. Ended the round really, really well. Dana likes what he sees.
I don't feel like Cortez was stunned at all from any of those three shots that we showed in the highlight clip.
Yeah, well, as we heard, she's coming into this fight very, very motivated. You know, she's trying to represent her family. Some, unfortunately, family members that have passed away. So it's a very, very powerful motivator. So I think we're going to have to see her get knocked out to stop her tonight. Not phased at all after that first round.
Agapova really taking to heart the fact that she's the first female from Kazakhstan to compete on the Contender Series and would be the first in the UFC. She calls it a huge responsibility if that comes to fruition.
So I think for Cortez, she's found the key to victory. You know, of course, it's get on the inside, because from the outside, Agapova she's dangerous. We saw before those left hands in the first round were really powerful, but there it is. You know, she's got a clear advantage on the ground. If she can take it down, a couple of times she had the hooks in. She threatened with a rear naked choke, but she made a couple of mistakes. If she can take her time this time, get a good position, and then look for the submission or the ground and pound.
Watch the fingers in the eyes, Tracy.
Takedown stats here, Cortez.
Yep, 100%.
At 1,000.
Perfect money.
Agapova has that left leg.
Never mind the leg. Cortez has got the head.
She's so strong, Cortez.
She's going to sprawl that leg back, though, because she's still got that single leg Agapova has. Cortez is going to release the grip on that leg and then try and do her own work. Nice work there. Nicely done. There's one hook.
Looks like she had the neck for a second.
Oh, this is beautiful grappling. Nice work. Nicely done. Now raining down elbows. And this time, 3.5 minutes left. She's in a solid position. She's got a flat on her back. Agapova's going to get on her side, try and re-guard, get half guard.
Two of those elbows landed solid to the right side of the face of Agapova. And again, Cortez trying to get that arm underneath the chin.
And now Cortez got the body triangle.
And there's still 3 minutes to go here.
Yeah, that stops Agapova from turning into her. So she's got more control now. Now it's all about, can she get the choke? Can she get the arms under the chin, get a neck crank, or transition to an armbar or something? But she's looking for the classic rear naked choke.
Cortez very calm as Agapova trying to escape.
You see Agapova trying to turn into her, but because of that body triangle, she wasn't able to. And now she's raining down blows. What did he say, Dan? Do you speak Kazakh?
The body lock it makes it hard to do anything, right? And it just can almost crush you.
No, absolutely. It certainly puts a lot of pressure on you. It restricts your breathing. It's very, very uncomfortable. It can be painful on the back as well. But mainly, it stops you escaping. There has been somebody submitted once through the body triangle in the UFC a long, long time ago. But I think he must have had a pre-existing back injury, because it shouldn't really make you submit, but it does give you tremendous control of your opponent.
For Agapova being in that body lock right now, the number one thing going through her mind should be what?
Well, you've got to escape that position. There is a way to escape it. It's very hard to explain over the microphone. There is a way to escape it, but she's got to get out of that, because right now she's a sitting duck. She can't do anything. She can't mount any offense.
Cortez coming in with just one win by submission, one win by knockout.
Unfortunately, Agapova, she doesn't know how to escape this position here. And it is very, very difficult. One of my training camps in particular, when I was going to fight Jason Mayhem Miller, he liked to do that, so I sat there with a jiu-jitsu coach, and for hours we tried to figure out a way to escape it, and there is a set piece to do it. But it's not very well known, Dan. You know.
Ivan Saliveri back at UFC 50, by the way, the one who was submitted via body lock.
That is correct. That is correct.
I just had that back in the memory banks.
Oh, yeah,
Thank goodness we have good producers.
No, come on,
Thank
Dan.
you, Zach Candido.
You knew. Yeah, unfortunately for Cortez, I mean, a very, very dominant round. 3.5 minutes now. Well, at the end of the round, it'll be 3.5 minutes, but she's got 25 seconds. You never know.
Looks like she has underneath. Agapova just trying to survive the round. 17 seconds to go.
The problem is for people that are trying to get rear naked chokes, people are so good now at defending rear naked chokes, and especially with the gloves on. It's hard to cinch in the rear naked choke with the gloves on, because you can grab the gloves and it's easier to escape. Dominant round for Cortez, but I know for a fact she's frustrated going back to the corner.
Of course she is, because she knows what's important in the Contender Series, but in terms of significant strikes, 87-14 in favor of Cortez.
All right, here's the takedown. Comes in, pulls a jab out there, switches to a double leg. Nicely done. Gets on top, gets the mount, and oof. They were heavy shots, and now a couple of little elbows from a kind of a funky position there, but she's got that body triangle. Rode that out for 3.5 minutes, and Dana, once again, dropping the wow.
Good, deep breath. Slow your brain. Cold water. Good. Yep, pressure, head movement. Same thing, touching, hands, pressure, and head movement. We're going to find our way in. All right? We're going to find our way in, and we're going to win this fucking fight.
Yes,
Goddamn right. Let's go do that again. Watch out. She's going to come out a little wild. She's going to come out crazy.
Tracy, last round.
Round 3 brought to you in part by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. Well, I think the advice in the corner, pretty direct.
Yes.
Tracy Cortez.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was actually great corner work. Nice and calm, nice and relaxed. And Cortez, she knows what she's got to do. I mean, just go back to that, because on the feet, Agapova, she's a threat. She's got big left hands, she's got good kicks. And you see here, she's still very sprightly. She's still light on her feet. She still wants to win this fight. You know, and if it's on the feet, it's dangerous for Cortez. I'm not saying she can't win there, but she's got a clear victory in the grappling department. A clear advantage, pardon me.
Speaking of advantage, we mentioned this earlier, 87-14 in terms of significant strikes. Obviously, Cortez knows what she needs to do, but so does Agapova. If she's undefeated coming into this fight.
Well, for Agapova, it's pretty simple. You got to keep the fight on the feet. You know, she got to, as Cortez comes in, you got to
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done. She's got to sprawl back now. Now she's going to get that whizzer, try and get an underhook.
Nice job on takedown defense for the moment.
Yeah, but Cortez is gone.
She has the leg.
I get it, I think. Yeah, a little bit of greenness in terms of takedown defense there from Agapova. But these things come with time. She's only had 6 fights. It took me a long time to be able to stop takedowns like that, so no shame. But Cortez once again, oh, look at this. Agapova could have something here. Nice work by Cortez.
Squirms out of it. Well done.
Very nice. Agapova should take both her feet now and push off the fence. Explode off the fence, and it will cause separation, and she can scramble back to her feet. It's there for the taking. Just explode with both feet, like do the most powerful squat you can do.
Well, she's to the point now where she needs a finish with just over 3 minutes to go. When you talk about the difference in significant strikes, Cortez has been in control most of the fight.
Oh, absolutely. She's clearly behind on the scorecards, but she's not over yet. She's not done. She's not a beaten woman. But she will be in 3 minutes.
Pull her off the cage a little bit.
Don't grab the cage.
Ground strikes, Cortez just dominating.
Oh, you try and come up.
And Cortez trying hard to get that hook in there. Looks like she's going to get it.
No, stay on top, Tracy. Stay on top, sit back, clear your head, sit back, scoot back.
Agapova, she's defended nicely, she is. She obviously knows how to defend submissions and try and get back to the feet. She's just a little unmatched in this department this evening. But this is nice work. It's interesting transitions here on the floor.
There you go.
You often see that with women's mixed martial arts. They're so much more flexible than the men. They can get their legs in areas that, well, certainly that I can't get them anyway.
You and me both, brother. 2:15 now to go in the third and final round here. Agapova desperately trying to make something happen as Tracy Cortez, the 25-year-old from Phoenix, has been in control the majority of the way here. We talked about her older brother, Jose. He was a high school wrestling teammate of Henry Cejudo before he passed away, and she has trained with Cejudo since she was a teenager. You see the back control time there. Advantage Cortez, big time.
Oh, yeah, big time. I mean, I think every round she's been in this position. The last round she spent 3.5 minutes there. And, of course, I think we're going to see the rest of this round play out here as well. Agapova's going to try and clear those hooks and turn into her. This time she hasn't got the body triangle, so it's a little easier to escape. Or she's going to try and get her body. She needs both of her shoulders on the mat. Agapova, there it is there. So now she's got to like kind of shimmy down, use the sweat, and now turn into her. Turn into it. There we go. She did it. Nice work. Now she's got 60 seconds to get a stoppage.
Exactly. Can she take advantage?
Well, just start raining down elbows. Get Cortez flat on her back. But Cortez is doing the right thing.
Trying to put the pedal on the metal right here is Agapova, the 22-year-old.
There's a nice jab.
Lands one there. 46 seconds to go in the fight.
Agapova still looks really fresh as well. That big left hand is coming.
Cortez misses with that overhand right.
If I'm Agapova, I'm throwing left head kick all day. You got 30 seconds. Jab, left head kick. Jab, left head kick.
Yeah, let's go.
Cortez looking for the knee, lands a right.
Oh,
12
nice
seconds
body
to
kick.
go.
There we go.
Swinging for the fences, and Cortez talking a little trash, saying, "Bring it to me."
Nice.
As this one is in the books.
Great fight. Excellent performance by Cortez. Agapova, you know, she needs to work on one or two things, but another lady with clearly lots of potential.
You could see Dana Cam showed how impressed he was by this fight. Certainly Cortez, the most impressive of the two.
Yeah, she definitely controlled the fight, and it was because of this. I mean, let's take a look. She gets the takedown, trips her there. She got on top, she mounted her, but it was the takedowns for the most part. You know, I mean, on the feet, I think Agapova was the better person, but on top, elbows, back control, back strikes, rear naked choke attempts, and just control and domination. There's a knee in the third round. Not much doing on that one. And both ladies just letting it all out of the tank to finish the fight. Both should be proud of themselves, but I think it's 30-27 Cortez, in my opinion.
Well, if that's indeed what happens, and she is able to earn a UFC contract tonight, that'll be good for her Instagram following. Already pretty strong, 50,000 followers for Tracy Cortez. Very popular on the gram. She knows how to work the gram, as you mentioned earlier,
You're obsessed
Michael.
with the Instagram.
I'm just impressed. Listen, these are young, up-and-coming fighters that not a whole lot of people know a lot of things about. That's an impressive stat.
These ladies know how to work the gram, that's for sure.
So does Laura Sanko, who's in the octagon with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this bout 30-26, 30-26, and 29-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Tracy Cortez.
And there you have it, Cortez, the the Phoenix native, now 6-0 since losing her first professional fight. Did she do enough to get the contract? I think she looked pretty impressive against a very solid fighter, Mariya Agapova.
Oh, absolutely. Agapova did not make it easy for her. She was in there the whole time, dangerous with the striking. Cortez saw the route to victory, took advantage of it. A couple of times came close to getting the rear naked choke, but sometimes a decision is the best you can get.
Dabs her out to TJ Lavin, as you can see how emotional she is, thinking about her brother Jose, who lost a battle with cancer, her mother, who passed away just 3 years ago. The tears of joy, tears of sadness. Tracy Cortez did the job that she needed to do tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. She did she made her family proud. Her brother and mother will be very, very proud of that performance.
Absolutely. Laura Sanko, take it away.
Tracy, what an unbelievable fight. What a moment for you. Just talk us through how you're feeling right now. What's the emotion?
Happy. Happy.
That's a good word. That's a good word.
I'm happy, and being able to make my coaches proud is it's a good feeling.
I know your mom, Gloria, never got to watch you have a professional fight. What's it feel like to know how proud she is of you right now?
That's why I do what I do. I just want to make my mom and my brother proud, Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. You're fine. It was a fantastic fight, and I know both of them are so proud of you. You ate some big shots in that first round, though. How hurt were you, if at all, by those shots?
I'm Mexican. I can take anything.
Mexican tough. I love it. But, man, the story of this fight was your ability to land those takedowns at just the right moment. I imagine that was a big part of the preparation coming to this fight.
Yeah, we knew she had a longer reach than I did, so I wanted to use that to my advantage. And when I could catch a kick, that was the plan.
For largely round 2 and round 3, you had her wrapped up in a body triangle, working so hard for that rear naked choke. Were you worried at all about burning your arms or your legs out?
No, I was just waiting. I was hitting the body, back to the head, trying to set it up. I wasn't trying to push anything, if it wasn't there. So.
Yeah. Well, I know you were a little busy in there, but they had a camera on Dana White, and he was having some pretty big, awesome reactions throughout that entire fight. How good does that feel?
I hope so, Dana. I hope so.
What's your message to Dana, and what would you do if you became a UFC flyweight?
I just hope Dana gives me an opportunity to not better my future, but my family's, That's all I want.
Tracy, what a night. Congratulations. Go enjoy that win. Amazing moment. Guys, back to you.
Just an incredibly emotional moment from Tracy Cortez.
Powerful stuff, it really is. I mean, you see, it's hard for me to take myself back there, but that was me a long time ago. This is life-changing for these people. This is all they have. For whatever reason, they put their heart and soul into mixed martial arts. They've got families to support. They've got extended family members. They might have children. And this is the one path they have to turning their life around and really giving their family the life that they want to. It's such a powerful thing.